Welcome back, fellow cardboarders, to another installment of our long-desired format of Cardboard Haul, aka Mail Time, and we are starting out with a little investment here of a card that I think might get some traction. It's a reserved list card called Squandered Resources, which I think might hit new highs since it's such a unique card, and I think more people should play it actually, since I think it's quite strong. Just for 2 mana, you get to be able to sack lands to get a mana of a type that they could produce, and these look quite nice. Used, but still quite nice. I'm playing it in my Land Trebuchet deck. If you haven't checked it out yet, do check it out after this video here, because it's quite unique and one of my favorite decks, which I still have to this day, and I think more people should watch it, and it is one of the combo pieces how this deck wants to win. So yeah, I think we shall revisit this in a couple of weeks after Edge of Eternities came out, and now hit into the next letter. Let's see what we have here. This should be cards for an upcoming deck that I'm planning to build. And if you want to guess, you can guess along. This is not part of it. These are some extra cards. This Ashnod's Altar is part of it, and the value of the Ashnod's Altar in the gold border is quite an amount cheaper than the black border ones, and these are still nice to play with, and I have a black border one if you mind that I play gold border cards as like a proxy kind of version, because they also kind of look nice with the gold. This will go into my Portal 3 Kingdoms set cube, which I'm building on the channel. This is still nice and in English and useful for me. This will be another card that will be put into the said commander deck that I am building. And a cool token, Skeleton Regenerate Creature, and some Mage, which I will also not put in here, but interesting extra cards. So thanks to the person who sent me those, and let's hit into the next letter here. Now, what do we have here? FKTRD is a seller I really like, and I like to order from them because they always have nice prices, and condition is often nicer than they actually state on Cardmarket. And if you don't have an account on Cardmarket, maybe you want to create one and add CardboardTutor as your referral, since it is free to do and supports the channel. Here are 4 Sliver Gravemothers. I got them in a nice package deal, and I needed one for my 190 card legal Sliver deck, and because of one Edge of Eternities Sliver card, I think many Sliver cards might actually hit some new highs. So if you are planning on building a Sliver deck, maybe now is the time to get a couple Slivers that you always wanted, maybe a Gravemother, and maybe you want to try to build the 190 legal pEDH Sliver deck. Next up, before we hit into the last one, where I also show the commander of the upcoming deck that I'm building. So guessing time's almost over if you're still guessing which deck I'm building here, though I only gave you like 2 hints right now. I think there are more hints in this one. So these 2 are in this deck. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, there should be more cards that I put in there. This is not one of them. This is some extra card. This is also in there, so that's a funny artwork now, isn't it? Basalt Thrall, which you can sack for 2 mana. Really funny card. Abyssal Gatekeeper is a nice one in this deck, so maybe you're getting closer. Okay, yeah, a Merchant Scroll. This is not part of the deck, but will be part of one of my other many Pauper decks, and this one was on a nice deal in Games Island, often similar to FK. TRD has some nice deals and better condition than said, and the Soldevi Adnet is also part of the deck, and this is quite some creepy artwork now, isn't it? A solid card, solid ram card. You sack a artifact or black creature and you get mana equal to its mana cost, so that's nice, right? So these are all in the deck if you want to guess, because now the moment of truth, which deck I'm building. So this row is all part of the deck. So maybe colors you can guess probably, and now let's hit into the last letter, and I hope you enjoyed this little mail time opening. I noticed I didn't slap it on the table, so I'm just going for it. This order is actually in 2 parts, since 341 actually forgot to put in a certain card, which was actually the most expensive one, and they noticed right away and they just sent it in a second letter, which will be opened in another video of Quest for Cube. So there are some cube cards in here which I want to put into my unlimited set cube, which we're gonna see in a second. So let's take a look what we have here. Oh yeah. So we have Clockwork Beast. Now I'll check them real quick for condition. This has a little binder ding, which happens when you slide your cards over the ring of a ring binder too often, or people who look through your cards. Got a Fungosaur, which is also a rare. A Helm of Chatsuk, which can give the banding ability to a creature for once each turn. Since it is a mono artifact, it gets tapped. We have Web here, which is a cute and fun card for 1 green, I suppose, back in the day. Arthrodon Troll, which I think is a little solid troll, which can regenerate for a red. A nice Amisa Pegasus. I think this should be the last one to have 5 of, to be able to have enough for my unlimited set cube. Another token here. Pestilence. I think this should also be the last 2 that I needed. Oh, some whitening. I think it's just on the verge to be still usable. The Dragon Shield sleeves that I use in my set cubes are matte, so the whitening on the card back might not be as easily recognizable as it might be. Pestilence again. Okay, a Plains, and the commander should be the card after the second plane, so let's check it out and see if you were correct. A Shirai Shizo's Caretaker in foil. So this one has a little bend. I'll check if it was as stated as poor. Other than that, still really nice condition and happy to have it. This is a Pauper legal card, and I'm gonna build a Shirai Pauper EDH deck, which I think will be quite powerful. And my uncle already said he wanted it too, so I'm gonna build it twice, another deck that I'm building twice. And I wish you a beautiful day. Let me know which card you enjoyed most for today, in today's order, and I hope to see you in the next video. Maybe the land one, or the Sliver one? Let me know. Now let's build this deck now, shall we? Take care, bye bye.